Young Potato here.
Shirley Sugarfoot here.
Big Gorgeous.
From North America's favorite perf pop band, Big Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Say hi, Big Gorgeous.
Shut up.
You're watching Mr. Tony of the Dead.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there, and this one's going to be on Black Rainbow. This is from Arrow Video USA, and it's written and directed by Mike Hodges. But before I get into the review, if you're watching this, could you please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed? I'd really appreciate it. This movie is about this woman named Martha who is a traveling clairvoyant, and she's traveling with her father, who's a skeptic actually, and they go around to like churches and that, and then people come up and she talks to their loved ones that passed, and they're at this one seance kind of thing, you know, like in the church, and she ends up getting a message from this woman's husband, and the woman insists that her husband's actually still alive. He's at home watching TV. Well, you know, she's like, no, I talked to him. He's dead. You know, whatever. And then that night, that lady's husband ends up getting killed by an unknown assassin. So then they move on. They're on a, you know, traveling clairvoyant, and they go to the next place, and everything seems fine. Then she starts getting messages from all these other people that are dead, and actually they're all still alive. So it's like she's starting to instead of just talking to the dead, she's starting to see the future, and she don't know what to believe, and everybody else doesn't know what to believe. So now she's kind of a witness because she saw the face of the person who's responsible and knows his name, and so it goes from there. And then this reporter from like a small kind of newspaper is traveling around trying to get the story, and kind of gets sucked into the story as well. Movie came out in 1989. It's 103 minutes long, and this apparently went straight to sent direct to cable, and so it never got the recognition it deserved. I guess the director or whatever was like, or the distributor was like kind of struggling or whatever, so sent it right to direct to cable. So and I honestly didn't know that until I read the back of this, you know, quickly before the review, but like I couldn't tell that it went straight to cable. Like it looks, it's a legit movie. It's not like some movies that are going on direct to cable, you know, something like that. You can tell, you know, like Bad Ronald has like that look to it, you know, a feel to it. But like some of them are, you can tell, and this one was done so well. It was a good story. It was a very good story. The ending, it was a little confusing, to be honest. I didn't really understand the ending, but nonetheless, it was a decent movie. Rosanna Arquette played Martha, and she did an excellent job in this movie, I thought. She played Martha, and her father was Jason Robards, who's in, you know, a bunch of things, but he was like, he's skeptic, so he doesn't believe what she's saying, but he's just kind of do it for the money, and you know, people believe, so he's just doing it. Apparently her mother did the same thing, but she went mad, you know, so they say, and he's actually, the father is like, you know, drinks all the time as well, you know, stuff like that. And then the journalist is Gary Wallace, played by Tom Hulce, who was in Amadeus and Animal House, and also really looks like the lead singer of Simple Minds. And I actually had to look that up. Is that the guy from Simple Minds? And it's not. It's crazy. They look exactly alike, but it's not. But yeah, he played a great part as well, and he gets involved with the family, and you know, kind of gets in a little too deep with things. But yeah, it's a decent story, I gotta say. And I never heard of this one before either. Rosanna Arquette in this too. It's like she's like all dressed in white, and she's like, you know, makes her look like she's all pure and everything, you know, in church and that. But then like behind the scenes, she's, you know, lighting up a cigarette and like drinking and you know, horny as hell and stuff. So she has her vices, I guess, too. Nothing wrong with any of that, but just it's like what she looks on stage and what she does behind stage are night and day. But yeah, pretty decent movie, you know, especially like finding out how it's going to end and who's involved and everything. It's like a big kind of conspiracy going on kind of thing. Pretty decent, pretty neat. But again, the ending I didn't understand. So I don't know if I could say I didn't like the ending or I was just confused by it. But either way, I think Rosanna Arquette did a fantastic job in this. Like her character was very likable, and she just goes through so many emotions in this, and you know, she just did a fantastic job. But yeah, I really did enjoy this movie, except like I said, the ending I didn't understand it. But it did look very good, and it sounded good, and the captions were good. I always watch with captions. I always get upset when something doesn't have captions, you know. It's like I feel like that's something that you need to have on there. Not just for me. I mean, I could hear it, but you know, for people who need it, legit need it, I just think that, you know, you should always have it if you can. But yeah, so yeah, Black Rainbow, I enjoyed it. But yeah, let me show you the inside. And here you have the cover here, and that is newly commissioned artwork by Nathaniel Marsh. And I like that cover, you know, it's pretty neat. Interesting. Watching the movie you'll understand that more, because she kind of looks over her shoulder when she's talking to like the spirits. And there's the father behind her drunk. He's not like that in the movie though, like behind her like that. And you reverse it here and you got the original cover. And obviously I would go with this one. I think that's a lot better, a lot more interesting. This kind of like, unless you're a big Rosanna Arquette fan, you're not going to know anything what it's about. It's just like whatever. So yeah, I would definitely go with this one. I also like this font better on the spine, you know. And this one, you know, it's just like that. But you could, I mean, you could read either one, but I would go with this one as well. And there are the special edition contents. If you want to pause it now and check them out, you can. And here you have the Blu-ray, which is Region A, and you get a booklet. And like I said, you get this booklet here, and that's the front. Inside, you know, you have the cast and crew, some other things they talk about the movie, some images, you know, about the restoration, and there's the back. I have to say this is definitely the best movie I've ever seen Rosanna Arquette in. Like, I haven't seen everything with her, but acting wise, this is one of the ones that I will remember her in now, you know, forever. I think she did a great job in it, and you know, of course she's a terrific actress, but this one just stands out for me. But yeah, I would say check this one out. It's not bad. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem, it looks like it, but there's not a incredible amount of special features, and some of the interviews are interviews from like back when it was made, so there's nothing really new. I would like to see something new from Rosanna Arquette on here, you know, but like you don't, but you know, whatever, you get something at least. But yeah, and like I said, it sounds good and it looks very nice, so yeah, I would say check it out, you know. To be honest, rewatchability wise though, I'm not sure how much, if I would ever watch this again. It's not because I thought it was bad or anything, it's just because you know, I just have no interest in seeing it again at the moment. But if it was on TV or something, somebody's watching it, man, okay, I'll sit down and watch it. But I don't have this urge to just, oh, you know, what should I watch? I'll put on Black Rainbow, you know. But that's right now. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow will be different. But as at this moment, I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, I mean, you could be the judge of that. Get it for yourself and see. But yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about with this movie. But if you could all please give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, follow me on any one of the social media links in the description box below. If you're interested in this, I'll put a link below where you can purchase it. Also, I'll put a link below where you can check out the trailer. But like I always say, proceed with cautions. The trailer may contain spoilers. Well, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.